Yeah, everyone out there, we want to say hello, how are you? We are very fine to be here, to see that we are going to have a very nice discussion. I am here with my friend, my colleague. Many of you have been asking me to bring him to you, this gentleman. He's just diaspora, African diaspora.
Yeah, that's right, that's right.
Diaspora is just joining us. And well, you know, most of you, they know me. I am Andy. I'm a teacher. I teach English language at Frontier College. And I always appreciate people who subscribe to this channel. That what you did is very good. And by the way, you should share the link of this live. And you share it with your family, with your friends, that they can come and join and learn something with us here. Mr. Ken, you can greet the people, the viewers, and you tell us a little bit. You've been away for at least 2 months.
Okay.
How was life there? How is
life in Canada?
That's true. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. I'm humbled. Yes, I'm grateful to be back on this channel. Actually, it has been some good time. I was last here maybe 2 years ago, right?
And people have been asking me to bring you.
Okay.
I remember last time people were like, where are you? What is the Kenneth we want? As you had just left, then I was like, he will come and he will be here. Now, alhamdulillah, you are here. Welcome.
Thank you very much. So, greetings to all. I hope you are doing fine and you are in good health. Yeah, alhamdulillah, I'm also okay. Going to check my team, you see.
And he became a loser.
No.
Liverpool fans, this is the man who made you lose. He went for Premier League, you lost. He went for Champions and he lost everything. So I am here with Mr. Loser. So
I was on the move. We were on the move to make a quadrato to get 4 of them, but unfortunately we couldn't make it. But,
now you come to Arsenal.
We got two of them.
This season we're going to make what you failed to do.
Okay.
You know, Arsenal, we are the Ghanaians and always we do things what you can't imagine.
All right. Family is fine. Everyone is okay. Alhamdulillah, and I'm happy to be back here and back on the channel. Thanks for hosting me once again.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. Well, today I have a question I want us to discuss about.
Okay.
I have seen a lot of youth globally.
Yeah.
They are migrating from their countries to other countries.
Yeah. Including you.
No, I never believe that. Many people have recommended me to be a real Somali, so I may not be among them.
Okay.
But I've seen my fellow brothers in Somalia and other countries like you coming from Canada, from Uganda, from where, coming to Somalia.
Originally from Somalia, by the way. You know, from Somalia then to Uganda. Okay, no problem.
So the question is, what is making youth move from one country to another country? What's the problem? And we are going to find the possible solutions later on as time goes on. So, start with you. For starters, why did you leave your country? I've seen many people claim that in your country, Uganda, there are no jobs, so you come seeking for jobs. Like, many reasons. What do you think that?
To begin with, in the first place, do you think it is a problem?
I think yes. I think yes.
How does it become a problem? Because to me, it feels like it is a way of like exploring a bigger range of where you can work. You see, work is work, and someone is supposed to be given like the liberty or the opportunity to work anywhere in the world. Because you see, work is it's not something new, and moving from a country to another country is also not something new, by the way. Only that maybe traditionally it was difficult because of the transportation means. Maybe there were no airplanes or something like that, and it would be difficult maybe to fly overseas and go somewhere. But in the modern era, where we have flights every hour, why don't people move and go and work somewhere else?
Now, you see the problem when you go abroad to work, your family shall miss you. That's point number one. You yourself, you will not live a life which is similar as well as when you're living in your country.
Okay.
So how do you think it's much better?
So from that basis, that's where you come to think it's a problem, eh?
It's a big problem, by the way, because family is part of me.
Yes.
My family is me.
Yeah.
So we're living without my family. I cannot say I'm living a happy life.
Okay. Well, let's look at that perspective. But every person wants to live a better life.
Yes.
And if you are going to achieve that, you need to make some sacrifice.
That's true.
Yeah, you need to make some sacrifices. So now you need to get out of your comfort zone. You see, family is a comfort zone.
Yes.
You be like, let me leave this place, go somewhere, and then start working.
Okay.
Because now, when you are in, let's say I'm from Uganda, and you have been born in Uganda, you have been in Uganda for your life. So if you decide one day and be like, I need to maybe find some kind of better life or something like that, that's when you'll be like, let me go to this country or the other country.
So are you in Somalia to look for better life?
It may not
Because
necessarily that.
how does coming to Somalia become better life when Somalis are living in Somalia going abroad?
It's the same thing, by the way.
So how is
a Somali?
where is better life now? Where is
Now,
the
a
better life?
Somali is also going to leave Somalia
To look for?
and come to Uganda.
To look for what?
You see,
Now, where is the better life?
that should take us back to the idea that it should be something free or something general for any person to move from a country to another country. What do you say? What do you think?
Now, if I'm leaving one country, going to another country, if I'm going with my family, my mother, my father, my brothers, sisters, all of them are going together, I think it's no problem.
Okay.
But the problem with you people, you just come alone, you leave your family aside, and they're missing you. That's a big problem. So how do you compare that?
Yeah, by the way, that's right. Family misses you. You also miss family. But like now, let's take an example of Somalia. Somalia has a number of people who live abroad in other countries.
That's true.
And those people send here remittances every day. So
the money they support, they support their families.
Yeah, that's right. So the siblings can go to school, they can buy food, they can. And
my question comes from this: those who are living abroad, what jobs do they do?
Okay.
And why they can't do the same jobs? Because they are drivers. They are shop assistants, they are working in supermarkets, and you find in this country, Somalia, where they live, where they are born, they say, I can't do that job. And when they go abroad, they do, like you. Can you be a driver in Uganda? I doubt that. I see where the right comes from. I understand. Now, this is the problem that we have. That you people, mostly youth, because it's rare to find people who are aging. Like 40, 50 years, traveling, going abroad. Actually, when you find guys who are 40 years, 50 years, they always prefer staying in their country than going abroad.
Yeah, so, I think I will agree with you on that point. And I think it becomes a challenge in that sense. Because now, if a person can do that job away, why can't they do it at home? That's when it becomes a challenge. Because now you can be a driver in the UAE or in somewhere in Somalia or in Uganda.
Yes.
So you can still do the same here in your country. But you see, the challenge now becomes the people know you.
So it's the problem, people knowing you. I think the more people know you that Ken is a taxi driver or you are a teacher, it's the more you get more customers.
You come
and that's you're getting
people
more
can
money.
support you.
So why do you say why is the problem?
By the way, people support you when they see you are doing something. They support your hustle.
Okay.
But I think it comes to ego. Like, human beings.
They always want to have...
They always feel like, oh, now I'm dating that girl or that that young man or whatever. And now when they see me on Bajaj, they're going to say...
But I was discussing with someone and told me the problem is one, the payment.
Oh, okay.
That if you're a taxi driver, come to Somalia, come to the US, and you compare Somalia and the US, the taxi driver earns more than a taxi driver in Somalia who is local here. And even the problem that we're getting that when people are hired as foreigners, they are always given a privilege.
Priority,
They are given higher salary than even the natives. Because when you come to Somalia, we have taxi drivers. How much do they earn? When you go to UAE, Saudi Arabia, where they have drivers, how much do they earn and how much is a Somali driver can be given? So the problem comes with the money, the payments. Then you prefer to go abroad.
Because of, okay, I get your point. But you see now, the idea of professionalism also crops in. Maybe professionalism or experience or the idea that someone can do this work better than the other one. You see, sometimes you are a native, but you don't have the exact expertise or experience or let's say quality or whatever to do.
So it requires to bring foreigners who can do the
that
job.
Kind of work, maybe better or
than the native.
Maybe.
Okay. So now,
so if you limit the idea that people should move from a country to another, I think we are going to miss out on some of those qualified people with a lot of experience and expertise.
I see the point. Now, what if I don't have much experience than the natives of that country, and I've been hired from one country to that country? Will I be of importance in that country?
Okay. I think that's when the challenge comes in. That's what you began by talking about. That people like to move, like to go to other countries, and it becomes a problem. How? That you have come, but you are not adding value to
the community where you are now. So they will deport you back.
That's right. So such a person, I don't think such a person will survive in that foreign country. So when someone is supposed to move or go to another country for work or something, I think they are supposed to first guarantee that they have what is needed there. And I think these companies that are like taking the people, bringing in the employees from other countries, they also have a role to play, because you need to make sure you select people
who are of
quality that are going to bring and add value to your company. And if we do that, if we are doing it along that line, I think it will not be a challenge. What do you think?
Yeah, that's a very right and the true and good point, by the way. I must agree with you. So what would be another reason that youth generally are giving to transport, to migrate from one country to another?
You see, there are lots of desired things in hearts of young people. Young people naturally like, you may even fail to know what they want. Because now, you will look at, let's say, a certain thing, like material, let's say a car or a phone or something. And they feel like if they go to the other place or their country, it is easier to get that thing, and they cannot get it here. Let's take a simple example. Let's say for let's an iPhone. Someone
iPhone 13 Pro Max.
Someone will be like, oh, if I don't get an iPhone now, my life will be incomplete. You see?
I'm getting the point.
And you'll be like, I'm going to give I will give up my whole life and make sure I get this thing. Or ideas like to find out new places. Someone will be like,
love for adventure.
You can call it that. That country or that city, I always dream or desire to go to that place. But I think on that point, it's okay to let those people go and find out new places. Or if someone has a city at their heart, why don't they go?
When they go, they never come back. Peacefully.
And I think
we have seen.
I think it's fine.
No, it can be fine. It can be fine. East to west, home is always the best. But bringing you back home by force, by like deportation. Now, I was reading the news that there is high deportation of Somalis from Turkey to be brought back to Somalia. So many Somalis have been deported from other countries. Even Ugandans have been deported from other countries. Kenyans are the same. So if you are being brought back home under deportation, is that really good?
Maybe you see, major deportation happens because of illegal immigration. maybe you have gone to another country without clear documentation, and you see that's not acceptable anywhere in the world. You're supposed to have clear documentation. Have your passport, make sure you process the visa, and you can go to a foreign country and do work or travel or see places, and that would be fine. But this challenge of illegal immigration is cropping up and growing up and growing up, and I think that's what is becoming a problem, because some of our youth will even lose their life. You see, someone can lose their life because they are trying to go in
an illegal way.
Yeah, they are being trafficked, and human trafficking is a big challenge.
Well, I want to thank all those who are just joining us. We are discussing about the major causes of youth migrating from their mother countries to other countries abroad. Now, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, I would beg you to subscribe, and I would request you to share the link of this live to your friends, to your colleagues, and let us have a discussion growing. And always, I want to thank those who have always joining me every Thursday and other days to have something that you learn from this channel. This channel is here to help you reach your goal. You have your dreams. This is the right place that you should come and watch and learn free of charge.
Yeah, they can even give us their thoughts.
Yeah, you can just make them in the comment section, just give your comment. We shall be commenting and replying the comments later on, and also give you a feedback on this. And I want to thank everyone who has been so keen and careful following me from the start up to today. And I promise you that we have a lot of good things that you're going to find learning on this channel. This is my friend Ken, and he's a senior, by the way, professional English language teacher that I think most of you who want to learn English, you should come and join and meet this gentleman at Frontier College. Me too, I'm a teacher. I'm an English teacher. I teach English, the same college, Frontier College. Now, I want to go to point number 3. What do you think? What could be another reason that many youth are migrating from their mother countries to other countries?
Okay, thank you. You see, like we have been discussing, youth have a lot of desired things in their life, in their hearts. Now, then, like in my country, Uganda, where I come from, nowadays it's on the rise. People want to go. People,
to live.
Yeah, people want to leave their country.
Somalis will coming, Ugandans coming here to maybe, they want to be like refugees or they're looking for jobs? That's another point that we need to understand.
No, it's not necessarily.
You're just coming recently, so you know what's the problem. What's wrong with Ugandans? Are they interested in coming as refugees or as job seekers? What do they really want?
You see, it's not an issue of refugees or job seekers.
Yeah,
because
last time we had the Syrians. Who came to...
They were coming to Uganda, you see. Syrians were coming to Uganda. So the point is that it's a global thing, you see. It's a universal thing. People moving from a country to another country.
So it's normal.
Sometimes people are even just forced to move from a country to another because of the circumstances, like let's say instability in a country, or when there's let's say high demand or high costs of things.
High cost of living.
Yeah, high cost of living in their domestic country. Someone will be like forced to move.
To live.
Yeah.
So now, there is a war in Ukraine and Russia. All political leaders, siyasas, they say that it has led to the increase of fuel, wheat. I don't know wheat in Somalia, I forgot. Wheat has gone in the price of utilities. All have the price
is going up.
Is high. So now we are all affected. Because when you look at Somalia, also we have the same problem. In Kenya, they have the same problem. So, what will be the advantage if you leave Uganda because fuel is high and the cost of living is very high, and you come to Somalia, it's the same problem. So, what will be the advantage?
Well, you see now, that takes us back to the issue of foreign currency, exchange rates, and all those things. So now, when fuel is let's say $1.5 a liter in Uganda, it may be about $1 in Kenya. And now, if I'm in Kenya, I'm going to buy it at a cheaper cost. What do you say about that?
So you are looking where there is cheap cost of living.
It's not necessarily that, but you see, someone desires to get what is good for their life. You see,
okay.
You have a car, and this petrol station is selling you fuel at, even if the difference is $0.5. Someone will not go to this petrol station and they will go to this one. Why? Because there is some kind of difference, and over the time, over the age, you find that this small difference, change, makes some kind of difference.
So we are looking for a better change, and a change which favors our lives.
Yeah.
That's why we are moving from one country to another country. Now, why are we not satisfied with the challenges which are coming in our lives, living in our countries where we stay, and we accept that this challenge has come, and then we take it the way it is? Why are we failing to accept that?
Yeah, that's the point, Byron. That's the point. That's where we should be heading to. That's what we should be looking at. We should be pointing towards finding like an everlasting solution to this thing, so that it does not grow too big to become a big challenge, so that it remains at the normal rate of immigration. Because you cannot say totally do away with immigration, but we can find ways of limiting it so that it remains normal. It does not become a problem to any country or any person. Because now when we learn to normalize, to look at our lives comfortable or satisfied with the things we are going through, what we are getting, and so on, then the better we can get to making what we need.
I have seen many youth giving 2 points, which I want to ask you. What's your idea on that?
Education or something?
They always talk about education. You go abroad for better education, masters. There's no masters in Somalia, like that. Is that a point?
Yeah, I think it is. To some extent it is. Because now, you see, when you want to add value to yourself, you need quality. But in most cases, we are deceived to think that quality is
abroad.
Yeah,
you can find quality here.
Yeah, that's why I told you that to some extent. Because now, take for instance now, like the English language, learning the English language in Somalia. People used to think that they can't, like you have to go abroad somewhere. But now people are learning the language from here. They're getting
and they're saving a lot of money.
Yeah, you see.
So what about these other jobs? You see other professions like medicine, engineering. We have business administration. Politics, political science. We can't find of high quality in our country. What do you think of that?
That's why I told you it is to some extent. Because now, let's say I can get basic knowledge from the primary school, I get some knowledge from the high school, and I go to university, maybe I get my first degree, and probably I cannot get the master's or the PhD, like I can't get the course anywhere. But if I get it, to me, I feel like it's not satisfying, like the quality is lacking or something. I think in that case, you should justify my moving. I should go, get that degree or what, and come back.
Let me ask you, when you look at the rate of Ugandans moving from Uganda, going to study abroad, and those you have seen in Somalia, because you have been here quite for a good time, which one do you think has more number, and what could be the cause?
The question is that Ugandans who move and
go abroad for masters and PhD, and those compared to Somalia, who are more?
You see, the education systems of these countries have some similarities, but quite different. There are some differences. So you'll notice that some Ugandans prefer to study from home because the quality is there. Yes, the quality is there.
Uganda has good quality.
Yeah, they can get that. And the same thing, the same applies to Somalia. The quality is there, but it brings us back to individual
aspect or idea.
Yeah, someone will feel I will get it here, and another one will feel I can't get it here. So the point should be on like how to make the general picture, like most of the people, most of the young people, most of the youth, to feel that they can get it from home without going away. Though I say that in some cases it can be okay to go because you totally can't get it. But for most of the faculties or programs or study programs that can be good, then let's encourage our youth to get them from within.
And then after long, you get a job and you enjoy your life in your country.
That's true.
Yeah. Now, what about generally the issue of unemployment? We talked about it, but it was a little bit smooth. Like youth have educated in their country, have got bachelors, and still are not like
getting the employment,
getting job of their dreams. Because we all go to school to learn and get job of our dream. And if I can't get a job of my dream in my own country, what shall I do? I have to meander to another country. So, how do you think that being a reason, or you see it's not a reason?
I think it's valid to some extent, and it gets back to our organization, like our education systems, our governments, and what they are doing for the citizens. Because if I've done my part, you see, I've gone to school, I've studied, but what you have taught me cannot enable me like get a job around or very quickly. So that should take us to like the governments creating or changing, making some slight change in our education systems, so that they become a bit more practical, so that people can create their own work instead of going meandering, seeking or looking for work elsewhere. Because now, if we have a more practical education system, that means we produce more practical people who can think of what to do within
and create their own jobs than going abroad.
That's right.
When you look at our country where we are living, this Somalia, many youth study what others already have studied. People are studying IT, they're studying medicine, people are studying geology. Geology, there's not very much. People are studying business administration. And at the end of the day, you find there is an employment not caused by the nature of the country, but caused by the nature of the students, how they are selecting their courses. Study what people have not studied, then you will get a job. But when you study IT, in your family you have 4 brothers, and all you have studied IT, you have 6 sisters, all are studying medicine. How do you think you're going to get a job? That would be a problem. So let us study something which is different from what others are studying. In other words, that can help us to find good jobs in other or within our countries. That's what you've said, that we should study technical jobs. If you look in Mogadishu, technicians who can repair electricity, radios, TVs, telephones who can repair, fridge. I got surprised that even people who repair fridges are from Kenya, they are from Uganda. Can you imagine? Like people who are doing salon makeup for women, the best ones are from abroad. Restaurants which are VIP restaurants, the cavalieries, waiters and waitresses are from abroad. You know, this is something which we should change and make things all right within the country where we are living. Because I think there are few African countries which have allowed foreigners coming and do such jobs rather than the natives. So we have to change this ideology to make our countries boom and have a better life. To sum up for today, what do you think should be the possible solutions of these problems I've talked about?
All right.
Yes.
But
before that, let me first thank these people who are watching us. You've done well, and thank you very much for subscribing to this channel, and also to follow this channel. It's something that you should put as part of your life, because it's the channel that is going to give you what you don't know, and the channel that is going to make your knowledge expand. This channel is here to make you reach your dreams. What do you dream? You have any question? just put it in the comment section. You can contact me on my Facebook, Instagram, anywhere. Just send the inbox. I will be answering your question and any way that you feel is comfortable for you. I have always talked about a lot of things that you can still scroll down on this channel and you find out different. So those who join us, we thank you very much, and we should keep encouraging others also to subscribe and join this channel, because this is the right channel that is better and the best for you to improve your knowledge, as well as you listen and learn English as we're speaking. We know we speak a lot of English vocabulary that you need to learn, and you enhance your knowledge about this language. Yes, Mr. Ken.
Yeah. The solutions. Yeah. Well, we have highlighted a number of challenges, but I'm going to focus on the major ones, and that was employment. You see, for the solution, we need to get what we have talked about, the creativity. We need to make sure that our youth become more creative. The youth, young man or young lady who is out there, you need to think much about your career, or how best you can make what you have studied so productive. If you have studied agriculture, yeah, be productive. Don't fear trying it out because you feel you want to go and start washing the car out there. You do what you have studied, and that can work out for us. For the desiring to visit places or what, I think desiring to visit places is okay, but you need to first think about what am I going to use to do that. So if you have not yet got enough money for travel, then that should wait. You prioritize, you look for the important things, and those are the things you should do first. For education, let's focus on getting our education goals from home. We can actually, you can study from home, get all what you need from home. You can achieve your dream or your goal, whether it is language or whether it is work or whatever. You can be able to achieve that goal. So focus on your education goals and achieve them from. That's what I can say about.
Yeah, by the way, thank you very much for accepting this request. I want to ask everyone who has not subscribed to this channel, please, this is the right channel that you have to subscribe. And thank you, Mr. Ken, for all the problems that you have talked about today and the possible solutions I hope we apply on this. But lastly, I have to make this. If you don't believe in your country, there is no one who will believe it for you. And if you don't trust that the future of your country, the state of the nation is in your hands, no one else will make that happen. That's right. And even Somalis or other people around the world who go other countries, don't always forget where you come from. That's right. When you make a step, go abroad, learn new culture, learn new environment, learn everything new. What you admire, come and do it in your home. In your home country, and then that means we shall have a global village, which is a mission to many of us that we are trying to help and develop ourselves. Thank you for being here with us this evening, and I hope you found the talk useful. I will see you when you happen to see us again. Thank you, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you.